Hello and welcome again. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot. Today I thought it'd be fun to do a unfair comparison of the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot by UUSI and the Carnival at the End of the World by Kahn and Selesnick. So they both come with a separate guidebook you have to buy separately. This one from the Carnival at the End of the World is Madame Lulu's Book of Fate. You get that from Blurb, or I think you can order it as a pack, but I still think it ends up coming from Blurb. This is about $20. It has some cool information, not like a lot, but cool information on each of the majors and the minors. It's very minimal. The images are full pages, but they're in black and white. The Pagan Otherworlds is more expensive, and it's a little bit nicer quality book on the whole. It's about $35, I think. And they don't have a ton of information on each card, but they do describe the image and what some of the imagery means. So those are the books. The Pagan Otherworlds comes in a tuck box, but it also comes with like a muslin bag, maybe, muslin. The boxes are very, very similar. They both have the nice, I'm not sure what you call that part, where it flips back so it's easier to get the cards out. They are exactly the same size, same thickness, same width, same everything. The Pagan Otherworlds is embossed. Probably can't see that on the camera, but I mean, they feel like they are from the same publisher. They are so similar. The Pagan Otherworlds, it was like one of my very first decks, and I didn't even think about this seal, and so I broke the seal. I know a lot of people open it from the bottom. I didn't even think of it. So let's get the cards out and have a look. There's the backs of the Carnival at the End of the World. And Pagan Otherworlds, I edged mine in gold. And there's the backs. Both of them match their boxes really well. So the cardstock, they're both very slippery, and they're both linen, and I think they really are exactly the same cardstock. They feel the same thickness, the same linen texture. They are exactly the same as far as cardstock goes. The majors, looks like the majors on the Carnival at the End of the World are not numbered. They are numbered in the Pagan Otherworlds. So let's just start flipping through them. So, non-traditional, but you still get the same effect of it. Doesn't have a rose. He seems a little more unprepared for his journey. Magician, sort of a Wizard of Oz almost effect there, it feels like to me. The High Priestess, they're both really beautiful. I love both of these. The Empress, not sure why her back is to us. Be interested to find out why. Emperor. It's a very dapper elephant man. Hierophant. Somehow, even though this is like crazy hand, face in hand thing, I get the same vibe. The Lovers. It's very Adam and Eve. Chariot. Certainly get a very different feel from this one. Strength. This is such a beautiful card. This is like really interesting. Hermit. It's one of my favorite hermits ever. This is super interesting. It's floating. So crazy. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Is that Anubis? Is that an Anubis? I don't know Egyptian things very well. Hanged Man. There's a lot of symbols on him. I have to look at that closely and see what they all are. Death. Both have the sickle. Scythe. Scythe, sickle, are they the same? Are they different? I don't know. Temperance. I really get like a totally similar vibe to these two. The rust colors to them. They feel very similar to me. The Devil. These also feel very similar to me. Some crazy guy in his crazy outfit with horns and faces and yeah. The Tower. Very interested to see what they say about this tower. Star. So really love the traditional star, which this is. I'm gonna have to work with this one. I don't dislike it. It's just like super different. The Moon. And I love all of the faces on the moons and the suns in this deck and Pagan Otherworlds. This is super, super cool and super, super interesting to me, but this hands down is one of my favorites. The Sun. Like, I wouldn't know that I would know that's the sun unless it said the sun on it. Like, I would be confused. Last Judgment. So you don't really, in the carnival, you don't really get that effect of people rising up. Again, don't get me wrong, I love the carnival at the end of the world, but it certainly is a different feel. And the World. I love this world. I think that is so cool. So on to the minors. Ace of Wands. I think a lot of the wands in the carnival are on fire, which is cool. They incorporate that element as well. Two. Not sure I know or understand right now what all that is in there, but it has penguins, so I like it. 3. Four. So I get from the carnival the sense of celebration, but not that sense of homecoming like I do in Pagan Otherworlds. 5. That's a lot of fire. 6. So I get the sense of victory in Pagan Otherworlds. I'm not sure what I get from this one. Not victory though. 7. 8. certainly very different. This feels, you can feel motion and energy in this. This I'm not sure. I mean, again, I really like it. I feel like I need to sit with it and definitely read the guidebook and see what they have to say about it. But as far as colors and everything, they have a similar vibe. 9, very similar. The ones are very similar. 10, page. So like mushrooms growing on him, like on a tree. I think it is. Night. Those feel very different to me. Queen. And king. Those feel like, even though this is kind of crazy, they feel very, very similar. I love that it has a red fox in it. Okay. Cups. So, Ace of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. And I love both of these. The colors in this are just fantastic. This is fantastic. 2. Yeah, so the Pippish, right? The Pagan Otherworlds is a very Pippish deck. You get that feeling of lovers here, even though it's kind of like crazy carnival at the end of the world. You definitely have more of a sense of lovers than you do with just 2 cups. 3, it's like some weird faucet head guy. 4, I love that this guy's upside down. Definitely has some feel of a hanged man to him. 5, very interested what the snakes are all about. 6, seven, like both of those. 8, again with the moon with the face, which I like, and so I'm not sure, it's like jellyfish guy something. 9, look at the blue of that water, it's amazing. 10, page. Like this guy a lot. Night. A lot more energy in this one than in this one. Queen. I like her. King. These two have a very similar feel for me. All of the colors in it feel super similar. The browns and even the greens, they're very similar. Now we have the swords. The ace. That's just so pretty. That hand, it's drawn so well. 2 feel very similar to me. 3. It's always refreshing to see a different representation of the 3 of Swords, even if I don't know that I understand it. 4 feel very, very similar. 5. And the colors feel, they have the same feeling to them. 6. These also feel very similar to me. Some weird mummy something. Is it loaves of bread or something in there? It kind of looks like loaves of bread. Huh. 7. 8. 9. They both have a bird, but after that, 10. This definitely gives me that Ten of Swords feel. Page. Meerkats or something down there with headphones on. I don't really know what that's all about. So curious to dig into this deck. Knight. Knights in the Carnival don't seem to have that as much energy, that feeling of movement and energy. Queen. I love both of these queens, and they feel so similar. That red hair, the red heads, the energy feels so similar. And King. This one feels so much colder and industrial than this guy does. So now we have the Pentacles. Ace. I like that the pentacles in this deck are loaves of bread. I like to make bread. I like the way, I might have to start scoring my loaves of bread like that. The color scheme is feels very similar. 3. Love the purple in this, all those different shades. So pretty. 4. Dancing bear. Got a key down here. 5. Definitely feel that destitution, that want. 6. They both feel very springy. 7. These feel very different to me. 8. It says puffins in it. Puffins. I love puffins. One of my favorites. So cute. When I went to Alaska, I saw a lot of puffins. They're so cool. 9. Something about the green and both of these feels very similar. 10. I love that they're dancing around a maypole. 'Page. Again, the color scheme of these two feels so similar. That energy feels so similar. 'Knight. Feel all of his energy. You just feel that pent up energy in it. Queen. These two feel really very similar energy, colors, the vibration of it. King. I get a similar vibe from them too. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the extra cards. They both have extra cards in them. Pagan Otherworlds has the Seeker, and this has like a mini arcana, the insubordinate arcana. Remember now, I was going to look it up. So the Seeker and the Tempest. And then the rest of the ones in Pagan Otherworlds are moon phases. So we have the Inferno, and the Deluge, Dr. Falk, guess that's how you pronounce that, Orlovsky, and Madame Lulu, and that's it. So both of these decks have exactly the same number of cards, including their extra cards. They each have a guidebook that comes separately, cost extra. So these are both comparably priced decks for just the cards, and then for just the book. With the book, Carnival at the End of the World costs a little less, not a lot. So that was my unfair comparison of the Carnival at the End of the World and Pagan Otherworlds. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you stay for the end of this, where I'm going to have a little teaser for my first deck giveaway. Well, I'll be announcing what deck it is and what is the keyword you should be posting in the comments, so I know that you want to enter the drawing for the first deck giveaway. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a wonderful day. Hi, I'm recording a quick little video about my first deck giveaway. It'll be the Peace Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno and Layla J. Williams. So this will be tagged on the end of any video where I want you to comment if you'd like to enter for the giveaway. So anytime you see this on a video and you'd like to enter for the giveaway, just enter in the comments a peace sign or the word peace. So I'll just do a quick flip through of it. It's a really nice deck. I just feel like it's in my Oracle collection, which is pretty big, it's redundant. So I am wanting to rehome it to somebody who will appreciate it and love it. So a lot of the cards are really beautiful. A lot of these trees feel like the trees in my Soul Trees deck. Some of them feel kind of like My Hero's Journey. It's a Blue Angel deck. Cards are pretty big. I have big hands, but it's still big. It's a little bit glossy. And again, if you would like to be entered in for the possibility of winning this deck, all you have to do is comment in any video where this is at the end with the word peace, or any version of a peace emoji or peace sign. Again, a lot like my Soul Trees, which is just, it's a beautiful deck. It really is. I'm not knocking this in any way at all. I just don't need as many Oracle decks as I have. So if you're seeing this, comment below. And when you comment, remember to like and subscribe as well. Okay, that's the Peace Oracle, which I'll be giving away. and this will last until probably sometime in May, and then I'll be announcing who won. All right. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.